It doesn't feel like it, but it is pumpkin season, which means all of our favorite places are rolling out their pumpkin options. Yesterday, I uploaded a Dunkin' Donuts fall menu tasting video. Today, it is all about Starbucks. They released their pumpkin products today. So Benji and I are gonna go on an adventure. Benji's already been on an adventure, as you can see by the cone he's wearing. He's got some skin issues, but we love puppuccinos. I thought Benji would be my perfect co-pilot. He's not gonna taste any of the pumpkin drinks, unfortunately, but he can be here for moral support. Maybe against his will, I can't tell. I'm gonna try all the new pumpkin drinks.
Yes, let's do it.
Let's try the new Apple Crisp Macchiato.
Yes.
And let's try the Pumpkin Spice Frappuccino. We'll do a Grande in that one.
I'm so excited.
I am too.
Ooh, actually we have an Apple Crisp Frappuccino.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's do that one. Yay.
Honestly, how adorable is that purse? May we all aspire to be as lovely and as excited about our jobs as that girl. She is just the most preciousest. Oh, I forgot to order a puppuccino for you, Benji. Maybe they'll give it. Oh, I'm so sorry. I literally forgot about you. You're so quiet back there.
That's how my dog is. She's like, I know this place.
I know this place. Let's start with my all-time favorite Starbucks coffee offering. It is the Pumpkin Cream Cold Brew. This crossed me over into the land of cold brew, and I will forever be indebted to the impact it had on my life. This is the first time I'm going to let this tantalize my tongue this fall season, and I'm so happy. This tastes like the mall. I don't know why. I think I went to the mall a lot when I started drinking this because this tastes like Forever 21 Zara dressing rooms. Remember those days when we used to go to places like the mall? It's really perfect. It's pumpkin, but it's not too sweet. It's really more of a coffee drink. I've looked it up online. You guys let me know in the comments. Has anyone ever cracked the code on how Starbucks makes their cold foam or their cream cold foam? This is so good. I wish I could learn how to make it at home. So let me know in the comments if you know the secret recipe, if you're a Starbucks employee. This is one of my fondest memories of the last couple of years, and I have to say, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. This is my love language. This is my soulmate. This is my first coffee lover, and nothing will ever separate us, except maybe the end of fall season. But next we have the Apple Crisp Frappuccino. Ooh. Wow. The dairy. Lots of flavors. If you've ever walked by the bread section in the grocery store and they had like cinnamon bread and you can kind of smell it in the air, it has like a cinnamon bread vibe. It tastes the way that like Cinnabon smells. I thought it was gonna have more of like an apple juicy flavor, but it's not. It really does taste more cinnamon forward. It was very sweet. But if you're getting a Frappuccino, you know that about it already. There's so many flavors. You're experiencing a labyrinth of fall flavors, essences. I don't know if I would order it because I think it might be, I don't know if apple is my favorite coffee drink flavor. So for that, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10, but it's really, really good. Next we have the Grande Iced Pumpkin Latte. Now you can get this in a hot drink as well. I got all of these drinks iced because I know that that's what I would order. I don't love hot drinks, so I wanted to make sure I evened the playing field. Oh, it's very different than what I just experienced. Hold on. Gotta get my mind right, you know? You know when you taste something that's not what you expected, it tastes terrible. Not because it tastes terrible, but because your expectations are just so very different. Grande Iced Pumpkin Latte, envision that. Okay, here we go, let's try it again. I don't love it. It's cute, which goes a long way. There's something weird and burnt tasting about it. And I can't tell if it's the coffee or if it's the pumpkin flavoring, or maybe there's not enough pumpkin flavoring. It just kind of tastes kind of dry. Does that make sense? I know it's a very wet drink, but it tastes dry. It's not sweet. It looks like it's sweet, and that's what's confusing to my brain. It's not. There's something, I don't know. There's something about that flavor. I can't do it. What happened here? Everything was going so well, and then you showed up. 5 out of 10. Only because it's cute. I'm hoping that the Grande Pumpkin Frappuccino will really plot twist this and turn things around. Oh, it's like giving your tongue a nice bubble bath. I don't know what just happened to me. I think things have changed in my life. I think my life was going in one direction and then I took a sip of this and it just thwarted in another more positive direction. If you ever feel lonely or unmotivated or sad, just go order the Pumpkin Frappuccino and you will be motivated to change the world. Are you throwing up? Too much dairy? I know. We're gonna be suffering. Benji's puppuccino farts are... You got dragon butt. Don't try to be cute. I said it, you do have dragon butt. The Grande Pumpkin Frappuccino gets a 10 out of 10. This is perfection. There is nothing that you could add or take away that would make this any better. It's the Olympic gold medalist in pumpkin treats. Let's talk about this Apple Crisp Macchiato. I'm a little nervous because again, apple drinks are not really my fave and it's not mixed very well, so I can't decide if I should mix it first or drink it as is because it looks like I'm not gonna get the full story, you know? Yeah, the syrup is at the bottom. Oh, it smells good in here. It smells like apple patches. I don't think apple patches are a thing. I think they're apple vineyards. No. Gosh, what are they called? Apple with the trees. Apple orchards? What do we call them? Apple lands. I don't know. You guys let me know. Can you tell I've picked a lot of apples in my life? I know I have to do so much work for this. Let's see what she's about. Okay, I got a glob. It felt like something I did not enjoy. This is far superior to the pumpkin latte. It is good. I feel like apple is a flavor that you don't want to drink. You want to eat it. So drinking something that's apple inspired, it's gonna be a hard sell for me personally, but of all the apple drinks that exist in the world, this has to be the best version. It really is just a light little pixie dust amount of apple. It's really refreshing, really light, and there's a nice coffee kick in there too. So if you love apples, my mom used to love apples. We used to have our entire kitchen covered in apple wallpaper and apple doodads and apple salt and pepper shakers. If you're that person, I think you're gonna really like this a lot. I think I would prefer a more pumpkin flavored drink and an apple flavored dessert, but that's just me. What do you guys think? But speaking of pumpkin flavored desserts, I have in my hand the pumpkin scone. I have an interesting relationship with scones. I think they're good. I like the idea of them, but it is really hard to find a good scone. So much dairy. More dairy than the Dunkin'. Scones they're just a little hard. They're a little hard. They could be used as a weapon in the event of an emergency, so they're always good to have on hand. As a snack, sometimes you're like, I really have to be in the mood for a scone, but I'm gonna give it a shot. Okay, I kind of like that. Starbucks has a pumpkin muffin. It has cream cheese baked in the middle of it. And you guys, it is an orgasm in a snack. I know that's a very vivid explanation, but it truly is. Like, it is one of the things that sells out the fastest. If you ever want to try one of these pumpkin muffins from Starbucks, pumpkin muffins from Starbucks, you have to be in line first thing in the morning. They sell out within the first hour or two. They're so good. They didn't have them today, but I will, and usually I have to settle with like the pumpkin loaf. This is a really good in-between of the pumpkin loaf, which is kind of more just like a regular food to me and not necessarily a dessert, which should tell you a lot about me, and the pumpkin muffin, which is very much a dessert. This is somewhere in the middle. It is very sweet, but it has like a bit of breakfast girth to it, if you will, and the inside's soft. So the outside is hard, the inside is like a little nice little pillow. I think there's like maybe a little too much icing for my own preference. This is pretty good. I think I have to give this an 8 out of 10, just because I know that pumpkin muffin is 11 out of 10, but it's actually really good. So they have this cute little fall cake pop thing. I love a cake pop. Sometimes I just go to Starbucks just to get a cake pop. Fun fact, Matt and I had booze infused cake pops at our wedding. That's how much I love cake pops. So this one looks like a little foxy guy. It's so cute. She clarified that this doesn't taste like pumpkin necessarily. So I'm gonna give it a taste and see what it tastes like. Oh, it's sweet. It's so good. It's like licking. Oh my god. It's like taking a spoon of icing, but it is pretty good. It's just like a vanilla. It kind of tastes like the birthday cake pop, but with a little bit more icing. I'm gonna finish eating it though. This isn't particularly pumpkin flavored at all, so I'm only gonna give it a 2 out of 10, but it is delicious. It's just not pumpkin-y. Bang, bang. That's good. There you go. Good boy. I just did this exact same video with Dunkin' Donuts. I'm very caffeinated right now. I'll click on the box right here to watch that, or click on this other box. There's probably something else here that you will enjoy. Benji also says subscribe. Joy, bliss, glee, all wrapped up in one moment.